Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing, and happy Wednesday. We are here with another day of our boxed lunch series. These boxes come out on Wednesdays around noontime, so you can craft during your lunch break. These boxes are great for craft fairs, your kids' classrooms, co-worker, Secret Santas, whatever. Super fun, easy. And it's repetition for you to get the box formula down, and you can make your boxes for anything. I want to show you a funny, okay? So I already started recording to make the box for this. I got all the way here and I'm like, girl, that is not gonna fit. It is not going to fit. What the heck? I didn't add this measurement correctly. I added the wrong measurements. I even wrote it up and down. I'm not even going to tell you what measurement I used because I don't want it to confuse you. But yeah, so, even though this is a formula that I do, all the time, at least 3 times a week I make a box, you're still going to have your bloopers. You're still going to mess up. It's just, you're human, right? And so now I have a box for something else. Actually, it's almost the same size as this is last week's box. It's almost the same size as that because I don't know. And I'm not even watching TV. I'm not, it's completely quiet in here. That's probably why. All right, so let me tear this up so I don't get confused. I'm gonna put my project name on the side in my trash handwriting, but I can read it. So this week's box is going to be for a pack of tissues and a haul, a get well soon. This is going to be a hot commodity at your craft fair, right? Because everyone gets sick during winter at one point or another. Whether you're sick with a head cold, or you're just feeling under the weather, if you have a cough drop, it just kind of opens everything up. You need tissues, the wind's blowing. Same thing, these are great for your spring craft fair as well. For allergy season, that's what I'm suffering from because we went to South Africa and it was springtime for them because they're opposite seasons from us, right? And also, we haven't seen grass and trees since, I left in June, right? So my allergies are insane. We went to Africa about, 2-3 weeks ago, and I'm still suffering. So anyway, we're going to do our traditional box, and if we have time, we're going to do a hinged box. Okay, let's measure this out. I like to use my grid on my mat, but you guys can't see that measurement down there. So I'm going to pick... If you want to be exact, it's 2 7/8, but I don't have time to math that, right? I'm not going to do that. So I'm going to just pick it at 3. So 3 by, I'm going to measure the tissues because the hulls are shorter than the tissues. So we're going to go by the length of the tissues, which is 4, gosh darn it. It's about 4 1/8, but I don't want my package to be super tight. So I'm going to go ahead and do 4 1/4. By, again, this is the thickest. Again, this is 7/8. I'm not mathing that. So by 1. Okay. Here we go. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, half, and half. Great. Okay. 3, left to right, left to right. 4 1/4 up and down, 4 1/4 up and down. Okay, let's go ahead and math it out. Left to right, 1, 4, 5, 8, 9 by. Now we're going to use this measurement, not the other one that I did before. So we're just worried about our up and down arrows, which is the 4 1/4. So 4, 5, 6, 7 1/4. Okay. Long side, it's the red. So 1, 4, 4, 5, and then I need it 1 inch, so 8. Right? Short side, I need it at a half and 1 1/2 on both sides, and I will tell you what the other two measurements are when we get to it. Corner rounder, hey, I remembered in the beginning. You're gonna need that. Okay, 7 1/4 by 9. Seven 1/4 by 9. Long side, 1, 4, 5, and 8. Yes, I said 8 because technically that's what the measurement's going to be. But I just like to use the right hand side of my board instead of taking the arm out because, you know, that's an extra 2 seconds and I'm a lazy crafter. All right, so 1/2 inch and 1 1/2. Now, on my right side of the board, it does go to 1 1/2. I just don't trust that because it's right at the cusp, and if I mess up, my flaps are going to be wonky. So that's why I use the left side for anytime I have to do 1 1/2. Not that y'all asked me that, but I told you. All right, so that's 1/2 inch, 1 1/2. And then 5 3/4 and 6 3/4. Okay. Let's go ahead and varnish this Misty Moonlight because it's I don't know where my I don't know where any of my whatchacoms are. This is going to be next week's project, I think. But for right now, it is my varnishing tool. Yep. I probably have 8 or 9 varnishing tools on this desk somewhere. And I can't find any of them. Okay, anyway, that works. Use what you have. All right, so put your 1/2 inch flap on the top and the bottom. That's your starting position. And our same formula. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. We don't need any of those boxes. You would think I would just put everything back in this little thing I have right here, but I don't. Scissors. Okay. You know, you have your favorite scissors. I rank my scissors. I have my 2 favorite scissors on my desk, but I can only find one right now. My white scissors are my absolute favorite because they're loose and they're Teflon. And you guys know what I mean. If you have a tight scissor that's kind of hard to up and down, you know, they're great. They're just not your favorite. Okay. I mitered those corners. All right, our same thing. Cut up the score line, cut off roughly half, miter, miter. Okay, cut up the score line, cut off, miter, miter. You know what? My number 2s are not making me happy right now. My number 3s. Alright, so I always know where like a pair of scissors is. Because I keep these ones, my number 3, my number 4 favorites in the drawer behind me. Alright. And these ones got bumped down from number 1 because they're not Teflon. Then they got bumped down for number 2 because now they're too loose. And I can go and get them sharpened and tightened, but I don't know where to do that here. You know, I can, normally I just bring them to Joann's and they do it, but I don't have Joann's here. All right. So there we go. You can corner around now or when you put your box together. Okay. Corner chop and corner chop. Right. Oh, I really need a varnishing tool. Okay. Okay, I found this one in the kitchen where I was cleaning out my clogged glue bottle. So, I will say I just cleaned this out. I don't know where my other ones are. They're probably in the drawer. I probably put them away where they're supposed to go, in the drawer. Because on Tuesdays, I have to put everything away because we do have a cleaning lady that comes. And, oh man, I don't know what I was getting ready to just do, but it was not going to be the right thing. And if I don't put stuff away on this table, she cleans it and puts it where she wants it. And, we're too afraid of her to tell her, you know, I put a note on here, don't clean this table, but she does anyway. She's real nice, but we're afraid of her. She's like your, you know, like the granny that you let her do what she wants. You don't tell her what to do. And before anybody gets on me, yes, technically we pay her, but we don't like to bother anybody. And she does a great job. So, she just doesn't like clutter and she doesn't like mess. Alright, so there's my box. And because I did that whatever, I don't know what I was about to do, I got glue all on the inside of my box. Let's go ahead and put in our tissues and let's put in our hulls. Let's close it up and perfect. Love it. Okay, so I want to go ahead and do the hinge box and instead of decorating this, and if we have time to decorate, then I will decorate for you. Okay, so hinge box, let's just get a piece of scrap paper. Scratch paper. And then, okay, so then it is 3 by 4 1/4 by 1. So if I want a hinge box, I need the top, I need the hinge, I need the bottom, I need the flap, I need the flap, I need the side flap, I need the side flap. I already know I need that to be 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. I need this to be 3, and I need this to be 4 1/4. So 3, and then 4 1/4. So let's math it down. 1, 4, 5, 8, 9 by 4, 5, 6 1/4. All right. 1, 4, 5, 8, 9. Yep. And then this way, 1, 5 1/4, 6 1/4. Okay. Cool. So on the long side, I'm gonna need 1, 4, 5, and 8. So pretty much the same measurement as that, right? And on the short side, I need 1, 5 1/4. That seemed a little too easy. Let's do it. Check the measurements in the description box because I'm not going to redo this video if it's wrong. Okay, so a piece of paper, which I do not have out, and it's stuck. Oh, come on, seriously. All right. All right. 9 by 6 1/4. So these boxes are not paper savers, but charge accordingly. You could probably charge like $5 for this. Okay, long side. We need 1, 4, 5, and 8. And then this, I just know I need 1 inch on both sides. So 1 inch and 1 inch. Seems like it's going to work. Like I said, hinged boxes, I don't do a lot of them, and so it's not second nature, so I actually have to think about them. But this one, the measurements were pretty easy. By George, I think we got it. Okay, so I need to make the tab, so I'm going to turn it the long ways. I found my good scissors, my number 1s. And I'm going to go ahead and cut I'm going to cut the score lines. Just cut up on the score lines. And I'm going to miter the squares. We're not doing anything to the rectangles. Do not touch your rectangles on this box. Okay, so we're making these little glue tabs. I'm gonna go ahead and miter. Okay, what we do on the bottom, we need to do to the top. So cut up your score lines and miter your squares only. All right, cut up, miter, miter, and cut up and miter and miter. Okay. So for those who follow me, know that normally I cut the squares, I cut the chunk off, like I'll cut, let's just say, 1/4 1/4 of an inch off to reduce the bulk. I'm not going to do that here, just so you can see that you don't have to do that step. I just do it because that's how I was taught, and I am, you know, a man of habit, or woman of habit, or whatever the saying is. So that's why I do it. You don't have to. So if you're using cardstock that's plain on both sides, this part you don't need to worry about it. You just make your box, right? If you are using directional paper, like a thick, like a Cartabella or something like that, you need to determine which one is going to be your top. So if your paper, the words are going this way, this is going to be your top. If the words are going the other way, this is going to be your top. So you need to figure out what is going to be your top. And how you do that is just by, you know, doing like this. Your box will go together without you gluing it. So you can figure out what's the top, what's the bottom. Cardstock, it doesn't matter. This is how I do it. I push in my 4 tabs. I'm going to glue these tabs, making sure I get all the way to the edges on that perimeter. I don't know what the heck I'm doing with glue today. All right. And then I'm going to put these 2 tabs here, making sure I line that corner up. And then this middle tab is going to go forward. Same thing over here. Obviously, it doesn't matter which order you glue your tabs in. I know some people like to start from the back and then do the front. Some people like to do both back, then both front. I don't know. Whatever your preference is. Just get the box together. Okay. There we go. So there's your bottom of your box, right? Now we're going to go ahead and do the top. Same thing, making sure we glue that perimeter. And we are going to line up the seam. Creature of habit, that's the saying I was looking for. Man of habit, whatever. And there you are, and there's your top. Okay. All right, so our box closes. Oh no, my glue is still wet. Okay. This is how your box closes, like so. You can take your circle punch and make the little finger pull if you want. Where's my punch? And this is the lid. And I'm just going to do a little semicircle. Put my tissues in there. Put my not medicine hulls in there. And there we go. We have a little hinged, super fun box. And we do have 7 minutes. So let's see if we can go ahead and decorate these boxes, right? Paper collection I'm using, very sweet. I'm stamping up. I'm going to go with this. And I'm going to go with that. Okay, so what's the size of this box? 3 by 4 1/4. Okay. So I'm gonna do this 4 1/8 by 2 7/8. I just love this paper because you do not have to do a lot of anything to make these look super cute. Okay, so we have that. And the sticker pack. Let's go with For You with a little bit of faux washi, which I already had cut down because I used it on a different project. So I'm just going to get a little pop dot thing here. Foam tape, whatever this is called. There's something on here. Okay, whatever. And I'm going to put this right here in between these two trees. And I'm going to put this For You right on top. I love that. It looks crooked on the camera, but it looks straight here. You can add if you want to. Let's add some gems because I'm in a gem mood. Even though I know this is probably going to get thrown away, it's fine. Where's my pokey tool? Okay, I don't know where my other pokey tool is, but this one's right here. I'm gonna add 1, 2, and a little one, 3. Gorge. Love it. Gorgeous. Right. Okay, we have 4 minutes. Let's do the next one. I was looking for that gem. Okay, where's our box? Right here. Again, I'm going to do 4 1/8 by 2 7/8. So I want it to go this way. So 4 1/8 by, I'm going to have to cut a face. 2 7/8. Or what's 2 7/8 going to look like down here? Nope, I want the trees. Okay. Oh, good, I didn't. I don't like cutting into faces. All right, perfect. Actually, this kind of looks Americana for like 4th of July. Okay. And we are going to add my clothes in the washer. I wanted to add that, but it is too big. It's gonna cover, I mean, I could have just added that period. If I wish I would have paid attention, I would have added just that card and called it done, but I already laid that paper, so I don't want to waste paper. And so what I'm gonna do is go ahead and cut this out. I was too fast with that paper. I should have measured that. And I knew those cards are 3 by 4. That's okay. Okay. I love that. I'm gonna glue that down. You can pop it up if you want. And I would charge like $5 for this, and people will pay for it because it's super cute. Maybe 3 to 5, depending on where you're at. You would know your market better than I do. But there we go. And I do want a little bit of a sparkle. So I'm going to do 1, 2, 3. That's where I want mine. That's it. it. Woo! 5 seconds left. All right, guys, here are our projects. Thanks for watching. Bye.